So a new discovery in Antarctica. Researchers find new life under an ice shelf, and the discovery was an accident. Dave, the science pro, is here to explain all of this for us. This is a strange one, huh?
Russia reveals Antarctica is not what we're being told. Antarctica is a place like no other on Earth. Its vast, icy landscape is starkly beautiful and full of mystery. It is the world's windiest, coldest, and driest continent on this globe. Its icy wilderness, home to Earth's most extreme living forms, has fascinated researchers for generations. But what just happened has shocked everyone. Recently, Russian scientists have discovered something mysterious after breaching Antarctica's subglacial lake. About 90 million years ago, Antarctica was covered by a vast tropical rainforest, teeming with rare and exotic plant and animal species. When the Ice Age came, though, everything changed, and the region became the tundra that we know today. There are many unsolved mysteries beneath the surface of its 13.7 million square kilometers of land, the vast bulk of which is permanently covered in ice and snow. Despite this, researchers have persisted, uncovering things like blood-red waterfalls, old fossils, weird weather patterns, and incredible new creatures. Amazingly, they've also uncovered a hidden mountain range and a network of saline subsurface lakes beneath the ice. Let's take a look at the most fascinating mysteries held within the Great Wide Continent. Number 1. Underground lakes. Antarctica's thick ice makes it seem impossible that anything could exist below. But scientists have uncovered numerous subsurface lakes. First uncovered in 1970 with radar, there are estimated to be around 400 lakes sitting under 3 kilometers of ice in the locations that were studied. Scientists believe the lakes were produced following the breakup of Antarctica from Gondwanaland, the ancient supercontinent. The weight of the ice sheet prevents freezing in the lakes. Lake Vostok is the largest subglacial lake in Antarctica, and it was found by Russian scientists in the 1990s. It's the third largest lake in the world by volume, and it's hidden 3.5 kilometers under the ice. Since then, scientists have bored holes in the ice to retrieve samples of the lake's water. One of these samples revealed that the water temperature was about -3 degrees Celsius, despite having been frozen for over 20 million years. In 2014, scientists had a huge breakthrough at Lake Whillans, revealing a varied and active ecosystem of microorganisms in the lake, nearly a kilometer under the ice sheet. Even though these remarkable animals have grown on a diet of methane and ammonium for millions of years, they still manage to thrive in an environment devoid of oxygen and sunshine. Number 2. Aliens, Nazis, and the Lost City. Mystery thrives in Antarctica. Therefore, it's no surprise that many urban legends and conspiracies have grown up around the continent. Many people think that Antarctica formerly served as home to extraterrestrial life due to the prevalence of elongated skulls and unusual pyramids, as well as alien spaceships, bizarre structures, and a massive staircase. Dozens of UFO sightings are reported each year, and Google Earth has captured what many believe to be evidence of alien activity. Keep a watch out for strange green lights in the sky. This is a popular location for those seeking extraterrestrial life. No one has ever explored Antarctica below its icy surface. Therefore, most of its mystique remains a mystery to this day. There are rumors that the city of Atlantis is buried many kilometers down in the ice. Before the Ice Age, Antarctica was a warm, tropical location where the metropolis would have flourished. Afterwards, it would have been frozen solid and buried. A civilization may have once flourished in Antarctica, but it has not been established that this was the location of the legendary Lost City. The Nazis may have exploited Antarctica's subterranean caverns as a safe haven during the war, and some have even speculated that Hitler himself may have gone there to escape capture. The Nazi Germans constructed a station in Antarctica. The station was abandoned 70 years ago after the crew was poisoned by polar bear meat. Hitler did have an interest in the occult and was looking for something there. Even though this notion has been debunked, people still wonder what secrets lay beneath the icy continent of Antarctica. Number 3. Unusual creatures. Antarctica is a frozen wasteland where rain is rare, winds are strong, and temperatures can reach -89.4 degrees Celsius. Yet, it is also home to a wide variety of rare and exotic plant and animal species. In spite of widespread belief that nothing could live under the immense ice sheets, scientists have identified a number of bizarre organisms that have adapted to the unforgiving conditions. There are tiny microorganisms, huge crabs, enormous squid, huge spiders the size of dinner plates, and enormous worms with golden bristles and a huge, sharply toothed jaw. Even transparent ice fish exist. The skin of these peculiar beings is so transparent that one can see right through to their interior organs. Antifreeze glycoproteins mean these fish need cold water to survive. The reddish protein hemoglobin is absent in their blood as well. Number 4. Ancient fossils and rainforests. Antarctica is an ancient continent that has undergone extraordinary changes over millions of years. Antarctica was formerly a balmy place with rainforests and possibly even civilizations before it became a frozen desert after the Ice Age. Fossilized wood, evidence of tropical trees, and preserved leaf impressions support the idea that there were once extensive rainforests in Antarctica. Fossils of Cretaceous-era marine life, birds, and dinosaurs have also been discovered in large numbers. Tiny single-celled fossils have been the subject of much controversy, and the fossilized forewings of a beetle species that existed between 14 and 20 million years ago in a warmer temperature have also been discovered. An astounding discovery that scientists are hoping may yield fresh evolutionary insight is the discovery of sperm cells on the egg case of a worm species that has been extinct for 50 million years. Number 5. Gamburtsev Mountain Range. Underneath Antarctica's immense ice sheets is a hidden mountain range, among other mysteries. The Gamburtsev Mountains are covered by an ice sheet that is 2,000 to 4,000 kilometers thick. They extend for 1,200 kilometers and peak at 3,000 meters, or 1/3 of Mount Everest's altitude. After their discovery by Russian explorers in 1958, the mountains were given their current name in honor of Soviet geophysicist Grigory A. Gamburtsev. The scientists were making their way across Antarctica when they came across a thin layer of ice and began recording strange gravity variations, which eventually led them to the magnificent beauty below. Although humans have never seen the mountains in person, scientists have been able to map their topography with radar and investigate their subterranean structure with the help of gravitational and magnetic readings. Number 6. Singing ice. A massive slab of ice in Antarctica is singing. When it comes to Antarctic ice shelves, the Ross Ice Shelf takes the cake. It extends over a region of nearly 500,000 square kilometers, which is roughly the size of France, and is several hundred meters thick. Researchers have found that the Ross Ice Shelf makes a haunting musical sound when winds blow across its snow dunes. Seismic tones and surface vibrations are produced by the winds almost continuously. Seismic sensors are used to listen to the sad music, as human ears are unable to pick up the vibrations. After installing seismic sensors on the ice shelf to study other behaviors, scientists accidentally stumbled onto the song. Scientists have recently learned that the music adapts to weather and climate changes like snow melting and storms rearranging the landscape. They are currently employing the song to track the ice shelf's resilience and susceptibility to collapse in real time by listening to the seismic humming. Number 7. The Giant Hole. In 2017, a hole the size of Ireland appeared in Antarctica. The hole, which scientists have dubbed a polynya, is nothing new, but its enormous size, 78,000 square kilometers, makes it the first fresh polynya to open since the 1970s. The polynya in the Weddell Sea was created when warmer, saltier water at depth settled there. Surface ice is melted by ocean currents pushing warm water to the surface. After sinking upon contact with the surface's cooler water, the water is forced upwards once more by the sun's heat. Scientists have speculated that marine creatures using the polynyas as breathing holes are responsible for their formation. Researchers are still trying to fathom the effects of these enormous, enigmatic holes. Number 8. Antarctic Fungi. Extremophiles and microorganisms have been found all over Antarctica, including a type of fungi that lives only there. Fungi prefer humid, wooded climates, but this Antarctic variety has adapted to the icy tundra by munching on the wooden structures left by the first explorers centuries ago. It has been found that a new species of fungus thrives on the petroleum that seeps out of the fuel canisters left behind by explorers. To see if the fungus may be utilized to clean up larger oil spills around the world, scientists are examining these interesting animals. Number 9. Ancient meteorites. Meteorites can be found in abundance in Antarctica. Even though meteorites can fall anywhere on Earth, they tend to be more common in Antarctica due to the dry, freezing climate. Since very few rocks actually grow naturally on Antarctic ice sheets, the dark meteorites are also easier to identify on the otherwise white surface of the ice. Because the huge ice sheet in the East Antarctic has remained motionless for such an extended period of time, meteorite discoveries there are exceptionally fertile. The result is the exposure of the much older ice and the massive meteorite concentrations beneath it. Since 1976, scientists have gathered more than 20,000 meteorite samples from space. For the first time in 25 years, in 2013, a team of Japanese and Belgian scientists uncovered the largest meteorite in East Antarctica. Incredibly, the asteroid rock weighed in at a whopping 18 kilograms. After 40 days of searching, the team uncovered 425 meteorites, weighing a total of 75 kilograms. Both a Martian meteorite and a Vesta fragment were found. Number 10. Blood Falls. Taylor Glacier in the McMurdo Dry Valley produces a vibrant red, 5-story cascade that empties into Lake Bonny. The experts have now figured out what's causing what looks like blood spurting from a cut in the ice. Once a saline lake, the water that supplies Blood Falls is now sealed off from the atmosphere by a thick layer of glaciers. The water is kept from freezing because it is 3 times as salty as seawater and has been there for so long, at a depth of 400 meters. While the ocean is full in iron, it lacks oxygen and sunlight. The iron in the water oxidizes and rusts as it comes into contact with air, turning the water a deep red color as it seeps through a crack in the glacier. Only by helicopter or cruise ship can you get to this strange spot in the Ross Sea. That pretty much wraps this video up, guys. Thanks for watching. So, what are your thoughts about these coolest and creepiest Antarctic mysteries? Share with us in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe to this channel with a bell notification if you enjoy watching our content. We upload some awesome stuff here which you will most certainly enjoy. Hit a like on this video and leave a comment below.